Yo, what's up gamers? Aaron Shack here. I've spent decades playing, studying, and talking about games, and I'm here to share that passion and everything I've learned along the way with you all. Today we are taking a look at the Future Game Show Showcase, which is live at Gamescom. It started a little earlier, and there was a bit of an overlap between the Xbox coverage of day one, and they're going to have a day two tomorrow at the same time. But right now, we're going to dive into Future Game Show and see what they're going to show here. So we're probably a few minutes behind the stream.
Fellow gamers and industry
we're like
Welcome to the Future Game Show at Gamescom.
10 minutes, 15 minutes.
The voice and motion capture actor behind Leon Scott Kennedy.
It's
you
Leon.
May me and my one-liners from some recent incredibly stressful vacations to small towns in Europe and Raccoon City alike.
And I'm Anja Santalbano, though you probably know me best as Grace Ashcroft in Resident Evil Requiem.
At the Resi 9 cast here.
Upside down, hyperventilating in a Velcro suit, while he was pulling up in a Porsche and doing roundhouse kicks.
Hey, remember when I gave you that really cool gun, though?
It had one bullet, Nick.
One very powerful bullet. Inventory management is my love language.
Well, let's put the trauma behind us for now, because we're joining forces to get you up to speed on the latest and greatest gaming news.
We've got a ton of exclusive trailers and developer deep dives.
They've done a good job picking hosts. I really like this.
So if you want to keep track of everything, head to the dedicated Future Game Show Steam page to wishlist all of the games from today's show.
Once we wrap up, you can also visit GamesRadar.com for follow-up coverage on everything we've got in store for you, including what's lurking behind this trailer-shaped door. Lights, please.
Lurking? Okay, let's just get into our very first world premiere.
Oh no, not the Grace stutter.
Welcome, loyal viewers, to the Emperor's 99th minute gauntlet. Let's meet the latest crop of carefully kidnapped contestants. You don't actually have a choice, but maybe these highlights will change your mind. Take cover! Coming in hot. You'll regret that. Nice. And the gauntlet's about to begin. Time to write what I sound. Up to it. Hey there. This one has your name on it. Lacey! Jogging up on the back. Watch out, Bill!
The worms are back, and not the kind that hijack your nervous system.
No, these are the cute British ones with the holy hand grenades.
Worms Galactic is a tactical spin-off coming soon to PC and consoles.
But if you're a fan of the 2D style the series is known for, a brand new Worms game is also on its way.
And now it's time for some news from our good friends at Capcom. Here is
Hey,
a brand new trailer for
Onimusha, Way of
Onimusha,
the Sword.
Way of the Sword.
So, I do believe there's a demo out which has expanded to Switch 2 now. I haven't had time to check it out, but it looks cool. And I saw that they said it's got over 300 parry animations because of all the unique enemies and different flashes and postures you might have, you know, as you're fighting. Lion dogs. You little fuzzy little buddy. Cinematic trailer. September 4th. And coming to Switch 2, dude.
If you live by the way of the sword, fighting is everything.
It's warm blood on cold steel. The sound of your blade breaking armor. The thrill of striking down your foes with otherworldly precision. So fight smart. Fight hard. Fight like a demon. Wield the power of the Oni Gauntlet. Like a true warrior. Carve your name into legend.
Dang.
And become the Oni.
The parries alone have me very curious to play this game. It looks fun. Expanded demo. Yeah, I mean,
Wow,
every
that
Capcom
was
game
amazing.
I've played
Must be
this
nice to
year
parry
has
all the time
been
without your
an
knife
absolute
breaking in half.
banger.
Hey, don't pout. I'm sure the merchant appreciated all the
Resi
business.
9,
Yeah, you're
Pragmata.
right. I do love that guy.
I'm sure this is
But
great.
anyways, Onimusha Way of the Sword is coming to PC and consoles
Monster
on
Hunter
September
Wilds,
4th, so
Monster
not long
Hunter
now before you can get your
Outlanders.
hands on it.
Our next game, which concerns one of our favorite shared subjects, zombies, is a side-scrolling brawler set in the Walking
beat 'em
Dead
up.
universe. Think Streets of Rage with more headshots.
Huh? You can unlock Negan. Lucille. Health, you got guns.
Hot diggity dog. I practiced that.
That was good.
Guys, you can actually play as Negan in The Walking Dead Streets of Survival when it lands on the 18th of September. Make sure it's on your wish list.
Now, let's take a closer look at Dioxide, a cell-shaded shooter set in a world
Oh, that looks
ravaged
really
by
cool.
corporations.
That's on my list.
Sounds a little too familiar.
Peace be upon the obedient, and strength to the hands to keep the great wheel
Work is salvation. Wait, it's a lever action, like cyberpunk weapon?
It is provided. Do not weep for what was lost to the burning sky. In a world that scorched away its mercy, labor is our final desperate grace.
Earn the right to die, is what one of those posters said.
Listen, it is the only heartbeat this shattered
Prevent
world
accidents,
has
obey
left.
rules, don't waste resources.
We build, if
What?
only to forget the sky once knew us.
Late stage capitalism, we're headed here.
Corporation provides.
We're headed this way. Oh my god. Post-apocalypse. Tactical. Okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright, Dioxide.
Paint the canvas red in Dioxide, which is coming soon to PC. Oh, and while we've got you, a quick reminder to stay tuned for FGS Live from Gamescom, our sister show which airs directly after we wrap up.
We'll be passing the baton to the FGS editorial team for even more exclusive trailers and world premieres.
Oh
So make
boy.
sure you stick around for that. Here's a little teaser of what you can look forward to.
Thank you very much, Angela and Nick. I'm Jules Gill.
Oh,
and I'm
Bolt
also
Gun
host of
2,
FGS
Warhammer
Live from
40K
Gamescom.
Bolt Gun
You can
2.
join me and Nathan immediately after the Future Game Show for more world premieres, release date reveals, and of course, brand new trailers. It
Alright.
is genuinely our best show ever, so make sure you stick around for it.
Oh, that looks like
Make sure you
Crimson
stick around after the
Moon.
show for even more amazing game reveals.
And speaking
That
of
game
world
looks
premieres,
good.
we've got our second one coming up right now for the sequel to a dark fantasy action RPG. Let's check it out.
The goddess is dying. Reality crumbles in blood and flame.
don't think this is Path of Exile. I think this is the other game that we've been watching, seeing footage of, where it's like, it's almost like playing a Souls-like from like an isometric point of view, which is crazy. No, this is not the game I was thinking of, but definitely in a similar vein.
Wish lists at the ready, because Warzone 2 is coming to early access in 2027.
Okay, here's a closer look at A Short Quest. It's a nostalgic dungeon crawler built with love by 2 developers. Let's take a look, shall we?
Wow. Little skeleton.
A task of great importance.
Short Quest. Okay, so like classic adventure games.
Wrong place, fuckface.
And not the bucket on his head. Handcrafted RPG without the grind. Okay. Yeah, just meant to be like a quick, maybe roguelike experience. From the menus, it looks very pick up and play. Challenging combat. Survival not guaranteed. Okay, we got different classes. So we got the mage, we got swordsman. Okay.
A short quest.
A Short Quest is coming soon to PC. And there's a playtest available now if you want to check it out.
We've got a high-octane racing game up next. Perfect for a guy who plays a character with such an excellent track record with motor vehicles.
And yet they gave Leon a Porsche. Anyway, here's a brand new developer diary for Clutch.
Yeah, Clutch. This one looks cool.
Hello, Future Game Show. I'm Mike
So this
Brown,
is a racing
creative
game
director
with
here
like
at
a
Maverick
criminal
Games.
element
Clutch is a
story mode,
cinematic
like street
open world
racing and
driving
stuff.
game where
You go from
will
being
take
like
on
a
the
track
roles of
racer
Theo and
to
Cass,
getting
a
into
pair
like
of
drift
sizzling
culture
racing
and,
prodigies who
you
are
know,
living a double
the
life
more
of pro racing
illegal
driver by day,
elements of
underground
racing.
street racer by night.
What's up, man? Welcome,
Set
welcome,
across
welcome
the
back.
Beautiful French
We're
Riviera. We wanted to take
taking a
players
look
to
at
French
Future Game
Riviera as
Show
well as
and their
Monaco
showcase
because
here
it's
at
a beautiful,
Gamescom.
aspirational location that's also home to some of the world's
Clutch.
best driving roads. And it's also a part of the world that's just steeped in car culture as well as motoring and motorsport history.
I like this. Good to see like a story mode and not just
with really high stakes.
another
But
track
ultimately, it's a
racer
story about
or a
car
Horizon
characters who are
festival, you know?
flawed, sometimes
I
infuriating,
do love
but always lovable.
Forza Horizon,
About how
but
these characters find their place in the world
I
and the
think
importance of
I think we need something to
and
mix
the biggest
things
impact
up
of a story like this
and,
is the
and
greater
keep
context,
things exciting.
importance, and meaning it gives to the activities that you'll be taking part in throughout the game. So when you're finishing a race, that's not just ticking off a piece of content. Because of the story, it really matters. In terms of vehicle handling, it's my belief that we need an authentic handling model that has enough depth and edge to it that it will punish you
The
if
Mustang.
you drive too hard. You need that ability to mess up, otherwise it can't feel good when you nail it. And in a model like this, it has a really high skill ceiling, so the more you play, the more you're going to feel your skills getting better and better. And that's where the real satisfaction lies in this kind of game.
Yeah,
Things like
that
every
looks
car
good.
feels weighty, authentically mechanical, and they each have a distinct feel and personality.
I think I saw a
Clutch
Skyline.
has a rich and detailed
Porsche.
open world where there are new things to see and discover around every bend in the road. In our recreation of Monaco, we have at least represented every road that exists in real-life Monaco. And as you're out exploring these streets,
Wow.
note that the buildings aren't cookie cutters. We haven't made a lot of presets and then repeated the buildings over and over. Every building in Monaco has been uniquely built by our artists. And as you're out driving through this beautiful open world, know that it's a world that's full of challenges and collectibles.
Open world,
to reward you
okay.
for all of that exploration.
Very cool.
Clutch is coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series consoles, and PC in spring of 2027. you can wishlist right now. And for more information,
Bring.
follow us on all of our social channels or check out the Maverick Games YouTube channel for our podcast. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
No, definitely. Okay.
Clutch is coming to PC and consoles in spring 2027. Ange, what's up next?
Well, let's change the lighting again. Because it's time for another world premiere. And this one is a sequel to an atmospheric puzzle platformer.
Okay. Co-op Metroidvania. Yeah, we've seen this before, I think. This looks really cool. Local or online co-op, nice. Solo and single player. Oh, and you switch characters, okay. Oh, that's cool. It's nice to have fun little co-op games like that. And we haven't really seen Metroidvanias do co-op very often. It's very, very rare.
Metroidvania launching in 2027.
And now we're taking a look at the latest trailer for Serious Sam Shatterverse, a roguelike shooter set across a multiverse of mayhem.
Ooh.
Multiverse of Serious Sams.
All ready to gamble with our lives. Let's fight, you big ugly! Hell yeah!
This is the end for you. I need a vacation.
Oh no.
Serious Sam Shatterverse is coming to PC and consoles on August 31st, 2026. That's next week, Ange.
So soon. But you know what else is coming soon? And to us all, eventually, death. Graveyard Keeper 2 is a cozy cemetery simulator where you manage a medieval business, bury the locals, and occasionally harvest their organs for a tidy profit.
Let's check it out.
Welcome to your charming new town.
God.
Step 1. Plant your first seeds. Perfect. Step 2.
Your seeds are graves.
Your adorable animals. They'll pay you back 100-fold.
Oh
Step
no,
3.
zombies.
Harvest fresh resources from the garden.
Remove brain.
Organic and locally sourced. Step 4. Send your helpers on a lovely field trip. Look how much they've grown. Meet your charming neighbor.
Does she even know I'm a skull? Oh.
What a chatterbox. And your
Yeah, the
loyal
talking
companion
skull
will help you
returns.
with every task. Restore your little town, automate your production, and watch your community bloom. A peaceful, relaxing life sim.
Another mocking lie? No wonder they're all getting fired.
Have fun.
Yikes. Platform exclusive costumes.
Prime your shovels, folks, because Graveyard Keeper 2 is coming to PC and consoles on September 22, 2026.
And continuing with games that indulge your morbid desires, join us as you building a cult in co-op. Here's the latest trailer.
That's crazy. What's up, Hunter?
Innocently enough. Build it.
I don't know.
Communal garden, making just one sacrifice.
I'm not the biggest fan of the Lantern series. I didn't really like the twist at the end of the first episode, but I think episode 2 is better. Yeah.
Be cool.
I don't know.
Be skeptical. Be vigilant. Be cult-free. Friends don't let friends join cults. Brought to you by Concerned Citizens Against Join Us.
Join Us is coming to PC.
I
and
guess so
consoles in
far
March
I'm not really
2027.
liking the
What's next,
series,
Angela?
but
Got some
we'll
guns
see.
for you, Nick. This next
Give it some
game is a
time. I'm gonna
kinetic
keep
cyberpunk
watching,
shooter
yeah.
starring a sentient combat implant. Feast your eyes on the latest trailer for Spine.
Oh, Spine. This one looks cool.
In this city,
Gun Fu.
you're never really alone.
Yeah, I definitely want to play
They say
this.
the AI keeps you safe. I used to believe that. But I learned better. Tensor calculates, gangs execute. And people like me, we pay the price. Their strongest weapon is called Spine.
Knocked over the chair with the cat.
Too bad I stole one.
Yeah, dude.
They think they've got it all under control.
Think Batman Arkham, but with
Every
guns.
system has exceptions. I'm one of them.
Next summer. Okay. Yo, let's go.
Damn, that kind of made me want to do a roundhouse kick.
Oh, are you
Hey,
sure?
slow
Without
down,
warming up?
Leon.
Good
That's
call.
crazy.
Wouldn't want to throw out my spine. Which is coming to PC and consoles in 2027.
Well, that, the trailer, not Nick's comment, was totally worth a wish list, right?
I'm here all day, guys.
Yes, yes you are. Anyway, let's shift gears with our first Ones to Watch deep dive, where we go deep on the game the internet is raving about.
And with that in mind, here's an exclusive interview with Fuse Games
I dig
about
it.
Star Wars Galactic Racer.
Yeah, this game's looking good too. Oh my gosh, it's like Burnout meets Pod Racer.
Hey, Future Game Show. My name's Matt Webster.
But it's not
I'm the
just
co-founder
pod racing,
and
it's
CEO of
everything.
Fuse Games, and we're here to talk about Star Wars Galactic Racing.
Yeah,
High-speed
it's
run-based
definitely like
reinvention of racing
Spine
set in
is
the Star Wars
definitely
galaxy.
inspired by all of your
Racing
favorite
games
like
and Star Wars, and we're doing
Xbox
this with a
360,
fresh take on the racing
PS3
genre.
era,
We've got,
you know, slow-mo
uniquely
shooters,
innovative
beat 'em
run-based
ups.
campaign mode.
So
It's
yeah,
a campaign
you know,
mode with real consequence.
they've mentioned they were heavily inspired
We
by the
think that
Batman
combined with
games by
racing is
John
a match
Wick.
made in heaven, because
You know,
racing
Wet
games
Wet
thrive
is
on
another one, a deep
replayability.
cut.
The more I play with
Remember
the
Me,
vehicle, the better I get,
you know,
the more I can drive the mastery at a second
Dead to
second
Rights
level.
would be
You're
another
racing
one.
with three speeders on the track at the same time, cutting each
Max
other
Payne.
up, taking different racing lines, using the different features of the vehicles.
Lots of different elements.
You're probably familiar with land speeders, which we have in there. And
Yeah,
in our
see,
game,
we
they're
get
all
to
about
race
drifting
bikes and land
boosting.
speeders. Like,
All
it's
about
not
keeping your
just
foot on
pod
the gas,
racing.
holding speed through corners by drifting
But this
around.
literally is a lot like
Speed of bikes
Burnout.
is
The
opposite
crash
of adventure.
mechanics
It's
and
fast,
the
it's ferocious, but it's
takedowns.
fragile. Got a fantastic ability where it can slow down into corners and store that kinetic energy and then do a kinetic burst out of the corner. And it's all about kind of threading the needle in thin lines.
Kind of like
Now,
Mario
vehicle,
Kart.
something
You
that's brand new
drift
to Star
around
Wars,
a
and it's
corner
called
and
the
you
Skin
slow
Stick. We designed
down,
this in
but
collaboration
once
with
you
Lucasfilm Games,
finish the
and this
drift, you get a
vehicle is more
boost.
akin to a lower level racing plane.
Acrobatic airplanes that gracefully handle corners until they need to flip up onto a knife
That's
edge.
cool.
The Skin Speeder is perhaps the most elegant of our vehicles, with its carving, banked turns, as well as its ability to roll up onto a knife edge and pull high G maneuvers around the tightest of turns.
Strapping into a skim speeder is a absolute thrill ride.
That's
Being
so
in your
cool.
Wide and proud profile.
This is a
gracefully
must play.
Sweeping
Yeah.
through the tracks and then snapping up onto that knife edge and cutting into the apex. The sound design is fantastic. And then the visuals on top of it of how dramatic the change on the screen is. Our audio team have done a fantastic job on making the skim speeder feel like an authentic Star Wars vehicle.
Making a new vehicle in the Star Wars galaxy is an amazing opportunity. So we collaborated deeply with Lucasfilm Games to make something that felt uniquely Star Wars.
That's cool. All three of those speeders have different racing lanes, and it's where they intersect.
Yeah, man, we haven't really had like a true follow-up to Pod Racer
pinnacle racing vehicle in Star Wars
in a long time.
The Pod Racer.
We knew we couldn't make a Star Wars racing game without including the iconic pod races.
Sense of speed is a hugely important aspect to the game, and it's something that we poured a lot of love and attention into. When you then step into a pod racer, the speeds are absolutely wild.
The best thing about seeing people pick the controller up is that immediate smile on your face. Wow, this is fast, but this is controllable speed. And when I make a mistake, I have this wonderful audio-visual payoff inside the crashing that's expected, but fair. Star Wars Galactic Racer is
you
coming
just
October
fall to
6th on
pieces,
PlayStation
dude.
5,
That's
Xbox
crazy.
Series X and S, and PC. Thank you for watching, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Now that is pod racing.
Oh, you mean this Burnout Revenge right here? Oh, is that what you're looking for?
PC and consoles on October
Yeah,
6th.
sorry, I can't give that to you. It's mine.
It's time for another world's premiere.
Huge Burnout
Here's
fan.
Your first look at an chemical action adventure game, and I'm told
Just happen to
what
have
you're
that
about
on
to see
hand.
is captured entirely in engine and built from in-game assets.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, just don't interact with Grand Theft Auto stuff. I mean, you're gonna see it on your feed, but I mean, you don't have to watch it. You can just decide not to watch it. And you can mark it as not interested, but, you know, it's a very popular topic, so you're going to see Grand Theft Auto videos all over the place, whether you like it or not. Okay, this looks somewhat Byzantine, maybe. First person, though.
That was Alchemia, House of Wisdom, which you can wishlist now on Steam. It's coming soon to PC and consoles.
Right. This next game sounds like our comeuppance for all the green herbs we've eaten.
Writing that down.
It's called Trees Hate You.
Oh, this game looks funny. Not my type of game. This is a rage-baiting game. But it does look funny. You can't even get to the checkpoint flag. It bends away from you. Oh my god, dude. That's crazy. It reminds me of like N Plus or N, if you remember the Flash game N. It was later made a physical game. It was a platformer where you're like a ninja, and I mean part of the fun was like losing to like some of the BS mechanics and platforming and traps and things.
That's why I don't go
So
to the
this
woods
is
unless I
definitely
know
a
there's a cabin
big
with a
genre.
typewriter in it.
Precisely. The plants get their revenge in Trees
this
Hate You,
is-
which is coming out on November
This is for the
16th.
people that like the games where you climb up stuff, and then if you fall, you have to start all over.
Let's take a look.
You know, it's definitely the people that like the punishment and the extreme failure and the you know, that kind of thing. Interesting. Gamers, we have I edited like 30 clips that I've posted since yesterday. So there are a lot of short form videos of my Gamescom coverage from the trailers we saw yesterday, and I'll have a couple clips today, but not as many. I don't want to... That much editing was very damaging to me. But it was, I was like, I really want to put some work in here, even if it burns me out a little bit.
Bye Bye Bonnie
So we
is
have a
coming
lot
soon
of-
to PC.
Nice.
A lot of
And we're
cool
following that with a new
videos
trailer
coming.
for Arizona Sunshine, a flat-screen remake of the beloved VR zombie shooter.
Hey, buddy. I got a bad feeling about this. Go get him, buddy. Holy shit! This is Arizona Sunshine.
Yeah, this game looks cool.
Third-person co-op
This,
shooter
I believe
set in
it's
zombie
already on our
apocalypse.
list, but
You play as Sonny, an unhinged, foul-mouthed survivor, just seeking connection. Hey, Fred.
we also have some new games to cover on the channel. But we're gonna cover the Xbox showcase of Gamescom tomorrow, and then we'll get into some gaming then as well.
But for this to be a real zombie classic, we had to have split screen.
Okay.
And of course, you can play as Buddy. Good dog.
Play as the dog. Oh, we get a cute little costume.
What the hell have they been doing here?
It's dead. It's you are the little man with no power whatsoever.
Arizona Sunshine. Wish list now.
Gotta love split screen. Take the scenic route through the apocalypse in Arizona Sunshine, which is coming soon to PC.
Or perhaps you'd rather wind down with some virtual manual labor and heavy equipment operation?
Sure, I know someone who could use the wrecking ball practice.
Well, here's an update on Construction Simulator Evolution.
Every place carries a story. But not every story is meant to last. Sometimes progress means letting go. Piece by piece, what once stood comes down. Not out of destruction, but out of choice. Because every new beginning needs space. We tear down to reshape the future.
Master the art of demolition in Construction Simulator Evolution, which is coming soon to PC and consoles.
And now for something completely different.
That's right. Our next game is a surreal medieval shooter inspired by the works of Hieronymus Bosch.
Bro, say medieval shooter? Oh, we got a chicken, a rooster with dragon wings. Oh, the bird reloads the gun. That's crazy. There's like a little garden gnome on the gun. I don't know what that is. Such a strange game. Yeah, sadly, we're never gonna get the Order 1887. You know, we're Facebook absolutely scrapped that studio, and laid everybody off, so they acquired them just to fire them. Make a bunch of VR games and then lay them all off. So it's gonna be a long time before we ever get anything even remotely close to the order. And I think that game deserved a sequel. It would have been great.
Which is coming soon
It's
to
heartbreaking.
PC.
Get it on your wish list ASAP. But don't
But
close that
that's
tab
what
because it's
happens,
time
you know.
for yet another
I think
world premiere.
PlayStation
It's the
either
next
should
game
have
from
bought
the
them,
beloved Kyoto
or they
indie
should have
studio.
greenlit the sequel. But letting Facebook into game development is a huge L. Huge L. Okay, I thought this was gonna be Slender Man at first, but it looks different. Very different here. Coziest tower defense. Okay.
Repel the hand-drawn hordes in Pixel Junk Monsters 3, which is coming soon. Drop it on your wish list now and sign up for the
Pixel
private
Junk
playtest, which kicks off on
Monsters
September
3.
4th.
Next up, we've got a developer diary for Ion 2, an Unreal Engine 5 MMO where the sky is your battlefield.
안녕하세요. 아이온2의 개발을 총괄하고 있는 백승욱 CBO입니다. 완전히 새로운 MMORPG를 만든다기보다 기존 MMORPG 플레이어들이 아쉬워했던 부분을 그동안의 경험과 발전된 기술을 결합하여 해법을 제시하고자 하였습니다. 친구나 지인이 함께 플레이하는 즐거움을 원하는 사람은 결코 사라지지 않을 것이므로 그런 분들의 기대에 부응하는 게임을 계속 만들고 있습니다. 아이온2가 그런 기대를 충족시키는 게임이라고 생각합니다.
아이온2는 자유로운 비행뿐만 아니라 하늘과 땅, 물속까지 눈에 보이는 모든 곳을 직접 가볼 수 있다는 것이 핵심입니다. 단순히 넓기만 한 필드가 아니라 공간의 제약 없이 세계를 직접 탐험하면서 진정한 오픈 월드를 경험할 수 있도록 만들었습니다.
안녕하세요. 아이온2 게임 디렉터 김남준입니다. 반갑습니다.
Yeah,
기존 게임들에서 높은 곳은 그저 랜드마크였지만 아이온2는 그 장소에도 플레이가 가능한 공간이기 때문에 탐험의 재미가 더욱 커졌다고 할 수 있고 전쟁 상황에서 창의적이고 변칙적인 플레이가 발생하는 것을 확인했습니다. 보통 비행을 하게 되면 등속 운동이나 가속 운동을 하게 되는데 이렇게 했을 때 실제로 캐릭터는 빠르게 움직이지만 유저들이 느끼는 속도감은 느껴지지 않게 되는 것 같았습니다. 그래서 비행 중 속도의 차이를 주는 것에 대해 집중했고 활강이나 바람길, 비행 속도를 높여주는 서클 등 다양한 요소를 추가하여 속도감이 느껴질 수 있도록 많은 노력을 기울였습니다. 높은 곳에 올라가 봤을 때 이제 무언가 찾을 수 있도록 탐험적인 요소를 추가했습니다. 무엇보다 그 전쟁 상황에서 주변 시야가 아닌 공중에서 그 주변을 확인할 수 있는 요소가 추가되면서 이를 통해 발생할 수 있는 플레이의 확장성을 열었다라고 생각해 주시면 좋을 것 같습니다. 도전적인 컨텐츠를 원하시는 분들은 높은 난이도의 컨텐츠에 도전하면서 공략과 성장의 성취감을 느낄 수 있고 조금 더 편안한 플레이를 원하시는 분들은 채집이나 몬스터 수집 같은 다양한 컨텐츠를 자신의 속도에 맞춰 즐길 수 있습니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 아이온2에서 아트 디렉터를 맡고 있는 차봉섭입니다.
Aion2.
아트리아에서는
Yeah, this game
목적지를
looks
향한 과정
cool.
자체가 하나의
Really
경험이
does.
되기를 바랬습니다. 길을 걷다가 문득
I'm
시선을
keeping my
피하는
eye on
풍경을
this one.
만나고
I wrote it
물속으로
down
들어가
yesterday
예상하지
as well,
못했던
but
공간을
I'm making
발견하고
separate
하늘로
lists
날아올랐을
here
때는 익숙한 세계가 전혀 다른 모습으로 보이는 경험을 주고 싶었습니다. 그렇게
for
이동하고 탐험하는
each
과정에서
showcase.
저곳에는 무엇이
That way I
있을까라는
can sort of
호기심이
gauge my
자연스럽게 생기는
interest
세계, 그것이
in
저희가
these games as
만들고
we
싶었던
see
아트리아입니다.
more reveals about each one.
안녕하세요.
Like yesterday we saw a trailer, but now we're seeing like gameplay and developer interviews, so this is good.
언리얼 엔진 5의 새로운 렌더링 기술을 활용해 더 많은 오브젝트를 효율적으로 렌더링했고 넓은 월드에서도 자연스러운 그림자를 표현했으며 시간과 환경 변화에 따른 조명도 사실적으로 구현할 수 있었습니다.
아이온2는 솔로 플레이어들이 할 수 있는 컨텐츠와 파티 컨텐츠가 공존하고 있습니다. 그리고 파티 플레이를 하더라도 큰 부담이 없도록 컨텐츠를 디자인했으니
And I didn't realize the camera was going to zoom out so far. I don't really like that view.
런칭 이후 플레이어분들의 컨텐츠 진행 속도와 플레이
I feel like the
패턴을
gameplay
면밀히
where it was
살펴보면서
closer
업데이트
up
시점을 결정해 나갈
looked better.
계획입니다. 특히 글로벌
I don't
서비스는
know.
다양한 지역의
I don't know
플레이어분들이
if there's
함께하는
a
만큼
toggle on that
실제
or
플레이 데이터와 피드백을
settings,
다각도로 살펴보며
or if
글로벌
that's
환경에
just
맞춰
the way the game
가장
was
잘 맞는
made.
업데이트 계획을 만들어 나가는 것이 중요하다고 생각합니다.
이걸 빨리 글로벌 유저들한테 어서 빨리 보여드리고 싶은 그런 마음, 너무 기쁜 마음으로 기대하고 있어 사실. 지금 바로 스팀 위시리스트에 추가해주세요.
9월 17일과 18일 이틀간 진행되는 런칭 스케일 테스트에도 꼭 함께 해주세요.
10월 5일에 플레이해보세요.
Mark your diaries for September when you can finally get your hands on Aion2. Okay, Ange, let's give the good people another trailer.
You got it. Here's the release date trailer for Star Trek Outposts Unknown, a Starfleet city builder where you chart alien worlds.
Okay. Be the captain. Very Star Trek. Make it. Okay. So we had that Voyager game recently, Star Trek Voyager, where it was like a management sim of the ship and you were making decisions and stuff. This feels more like maybe an RTS type of experience. Okay.
You heard it here first. Star Trek Outposts Unknown is coming to PC on October 20th.
Next up, we've got a brand new trailer for the tactical shooter War Dogs, and I think it's about time we find out the release date for this game. Don't you?
Yeah. I've been watching the beta coverage of this from several live streamers, and it looks great. It will eventually be coming to console, but it is currently on PC. Like, think if Battlefield had you play the objective more, and if every decision you make is guided behind making money, and if you die, you lose your weapons, so you have to rebuy your weapons. So yeah, cash is king. It encourages you to play the objective, because everything you do within the circle will earn you more money. But of course, if you die, the consequences are real. 10th of September. Oh my god. Yeah, like I think I like this more than Battlefield right now. So that's early access. Okay.
Pre-order and wishlist it now because War Dogs is launching into early access on September 10th.
And now it's time to check out The Journey Home, an atmospheric puzzle platformer written by the best-selling author Sophie
Yeah, we won't have to
Robbins.
wait long for that one.
How I got here, I don't remember. I've spent my whole life gazing up at the stars. But I've never seen beauty like this. This place is different. Time has stopped. Or was it ever even moving at all? Everything, all at once, illuminated. There's something here, and it knows me, all of me. Just beyond my reach, there's a face, a voice I know better than my own, pulling at me. Whatever is waiting for me out there, has been calling me my whole life. I have to find out what it is.
I have no idea. That's crazy. Very unique. Demo now?
The Journey Home is coming soon to PC, but there's a demo out now on Steam if you want to check it out. What's next, Nick?
Well, we've got some news about Moonlighter 2: The Endless Vault, the beloved shopkeeper RPG.
Yeah,
which
Moonlighter
currently in
2
early
is
access, but
finally coming
for how much
out.
longer?
I've done some review coverage of it, and I really like the game.
This shop isn't your choice. It's your duty, your legacy, and it gives you a chance to learn.
Like roguelike elements, dungeon crawling, mixed with shopkeeper elements.
To know exactly what's worth
Loot the dungeon, sell your loot. What you do?
Learn that not all fights are won with steel. Some are won with patience. Some with care. Because greed will fill your pack. But only wisdom brings it home. Driven by heart.
That's true.
You balance both worlds. Not to escape your legacy, but to own it. This is who you are.
Moonlighter 2: The Endless Vault 1.0 release lands on September 2nd for PC and consoles.
Yeah.
Don't miss it.
For this next trio of trailers, we're going to pass over presenting duties to some awesome HoloLive creators.
So, while we go hit the safe room for some green herb smoothies, please welcome Shiori Novella and Vestia Zeta to the Future Game Show. How's it going?
Thank you, Leon and Grace, or Nick and Angela. I'm Shiori, and this is... Hi, I'm Zeta. And we're so excited to be here with you guys.
Oh boy.
Alright, let's get into it. First
Everwind.
up is Everwind, a first-person survival game where you and your friends command a flying ship across a shattered sky. Super cool.
She said super cool and then nodded her head no. It was like, okay. Interesting.
Everwind is coming to consoles in 2027 with a major update coming in September. But, what's next?
Next is... Ooh, this one's a good one. Sword Sage Awakening, a third-person action RPG where you take down beasts from Chinese folklore. Even better, there's even a cute red panda friend.
I want to say we might have seen some of this. Oh, guay. Is that machine like enhancing her sword with abilities? Like you sheath it and that becomes like a fire sword? I know we're sort of becoming fatigued by all the new, you know, action-adventure, Souls-like-esque games. Especially with so many coming from China with lots of beautiful Chinese folklore and mythology. I'm just worried we're going to miss good stuff because you're going to get overwhelmed by so many lengthy games and you know, not enough time to enjoy them all.
Sword Sage Awakening is coming soon to PC and consoles. But you can wishlist it now on Steam. And you could because it looks really cool.
It does look really cool. We have one more game to show you before we hand it back to Nick and Angela. Here's a new trailer for The Sinking City 2, a survival horror game set in a creepy Lovecraftian world.
I think this game's already out. I haven't had time to play it or pick it up yet. I was hoping we'd be able to cover it on the channel, but hasn't worked out yet. Switch 2 next year.
Oh, that looks so cool and spooky. The Sinking City 2 is out now. And it's coming to Switch 2 in 2027. Enjoy the monsters then. And with that, we're out of here. Thanks for having us, Future Game Show.
Thank you for having us. Now back to Nick and Angela. I mean, Leon and Grace.
I love you!
Thanks for stopping by.
And as for what's next, we've got our second Ones to Watch deep dive.
Here's an interview with the team behind Tides of Annihilation, a fantasy hack and slash set in a fractured London and inspired by Arthurian legend.
And she stars in it. You got that actress who plays Grace in Resident Evil 9 in this game.
Hello, my name is Ari Chen. I'm the co-CEO of Eclipse Glow Games and the game director of Tides of Annihilation. Tides of Annihilation tells a story inspired by Arthurian legend. However, we did not want simply to reproduce the existing mythology of King Arthur in its entirety. We wanted to approach it from the perspective of Chinese developers and transform it into a fantasy game. Although the game is based on Arthurian legend, the entire story has been reinterpreted from our perspective as developers.
Gwendolyn's background is one of the main elements of the game's story, so I can reveal a little about who she is at the beginning of the game. At the start, Gwendolyn is an ordinary person from the modern world, who becomes caught up in the disaster caused by an invasion from another dimension. As a modern person, she's thrown into a hostile and malicious other world. While she's there, she receives encouragement from her companions and gradually grows into a commander capable of leading the knights.
Use it to command your spectral knights.
We wanted to present a point at which the game has settled into a relatively stable rhythm, and the combat systems are being used more fully. As a result, the section being shown takes place around the middle of the game, and features a relatively high level of combat intensity.
Combat is at the heart of the experience, because this is ultimately an action game. We want as many players as possible to experience the enjoyment of action games when they play it. For that reason, we have carefully refined the combat system. This includes the knight system, which gives players access to a greater variety of character builds. Players can combine these elements to create many different combat styles.
The concept we developed is something I call the dual frontline
Y and B
battle
is
system.
quick
This
switch.
system allows the protagonist to fight alongside
RB
the
to
knights she
execute.
summons, working together with them in battle. I wanted to introduce more companions into combat, so that the player would no longer feel alone and would have the sense that other characters were actively supporting them. Our game is primarily an action-adventure game, so it has two central elements. The first is, of course, combat. The other is exploring and adventuring through another world. The adventure side of the game also builds on the important feature of the combat system, the knights. During exploration, the knights provide the protagonist with a wide range of abilities and assistance. The main purpose of exploration is ultimately to support the combat experience. At its core, combat remains the game's most distinctive feature. Exploration gives players additional resources, more room for error, and a wider variety of builds to discover and develop. To give an example of how the knights fight, we currently have the main knight, Bedivere. His design is centered on speed and fluid connectivity, allowing players to perform combinations easily and smoothly. He therefore has linked light and heavy attacks. Palamedes, the first knight, is primarily built around charged attacks, so the player has to recognize and take advantage of the right opportunities. And Kay, the time knight, needs to deploy time bombs at crucial moments. These can interrupt enemy attacks and also temporarily stop time. Each of our knights has therefore been carefully designed.
Wow,
We
look
wanted
at
each
that
knight to feel different to control and to offer the
That's
player
so
a
cool.
distinct kind of enjoyment.
How is this possible?
Okay, very satisfying combat, honestly.
This is the
Looking
first
forward to
time
it.
we're formally introducing the knight Lancelot. He's a very important character within the game's story, and he also has a
Indeed?
highly distinctive presence during combat. He can closely follow Gwendolyn's movements and perform coordinated attacks with her, creating the feeling of a sword dance between the two.
Let's go.
With Tides of Annihilation, our hope is that our first project as a studio will be recognized by players within the action game genre. We hope that, in the eyes of players, our finished work will be considered a worthy and accomplished action-adventure game.
Damn sorceresses.
As for when the game will be completed, I think we simply need to continue working harder so that we can finish it and bring it to players as soon as possible.
Thank you all for your interest in Tides of Annihilation. We sincerely hope that players will enjoy the game when it comes to PlayStation, PC, and Xbox. Thank you.
I love that they're finally letting us know that it's not a PlayStation exclusive.
Shout out to Eclipse Glow Games for the insight on Tides of Annihilation, which is coming soon to PC and consoles.
All right, eyes up if you like co-op games, as we have some exciting news to share about the latest entry in the We Were Here series, We Were Here Tomorrow.
Oh, I love
Now,
these
if you're
games.
not in the loop, this is an asymmetrical co-op game where you use walkie-talkies to solve puzzles, and we're about to find out when you can start playing it.
Ready up, Captain.
The walkie-talkies are
This
back.
is the first
Testing,
one that's
testing.
going to be
Eagle
futuristic.
1 to Eagle 2. Eagle out. Do you see that canister behind you? Does that fit in there? Call me big brain. Call me big brain.
So all my drawings, they're all black and white, so I could probably only go based off shapes.
Okay, well, it looks like a button and it's spiky.
Sorry, come again?
I like this one.
I'll take this one. Oh, let's see what this does.
Whoa! Get it off of me. Get it off. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, this looks incredible. This
We
might
sent
be the best
lasers
one.
To these lasers, which sent all the way to the other lasers, down back to these lasers, and boom, we're out of here.
Let's go.
We did it! Check this out.
Wait, did we do that?
Fantastic progress, team.
October.
Let your best friend know that We Were Here Tomorrow is launching in October for PC and console.
And while you're organizing a co-op session, let me pique your interest with another great game. Guns of Eschaton is a Souls-like shooter set in a world imagined by Viktor Antonov, the creative mind behind Dishonored's Dunwall and Half-Life 2's City 17. Here's the latest trailer.
Okay.
This place is an inevitable conflict. It approaches. This world will burn.
Wild Wild West.
It starts with you and ends with you.
Like it might be co-op too. Or you have a companion? I don't know.
You must die for you to survive.
Very cool.
Wishlist it now because Guns of Eschaton is coming to PC and consoles in 2026. Now, what have you got for us, Nick?
Well, I think another spooky mystery is in the cards, quite literally. Hillthorn is a card-based detective game where knowledge equals progression, but don't take my word for it.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
If that trailer made you want to unravel the mystery of Hillthorn, great news. It's launching in November and a demo is out now on Steam, so you can go check it out after the show. Now you're probably wondering why we're suddenly in a broadcasting studio.
Kind of. But I'm really just digging the jerseys. And if I had to guess, though, I'd say it had something to do with our next world premiere.
You're always one step ahead of me. Here's the next game from the team that brought you Journey to the Savage Planet.
Competitive hockey. Your skin. Double kill. All right.
Now that is a play no one saw coming. Breakaway Hockey League is the first modern hockey game coming to PC in nearly 20 years. It's a fast, skill-based 4x4 hockey game where every player controls a single skater.
Expect non-stop highlight reel plays and no sitting on the bench or in the penalty box. And I am totally keeping this jersey, by the way.
Oh yeah, me too. Anyway, it's coming soon to PC, so slap it on your wish lists and sign up for future playtests.
Now, we need to get changed and make our way out of the studio. So, for this next part, we're going to throw it over to a series of back-to-back trailers, starting with a world premiere.
Okay. I think we've seen this before. No, maybe not. This is a world premiere. I don't know, we've just seen so many games with humanoid animal hybrids lately. Elephant guy is crazy. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, they do a really good job. Each of these games takes place on various fronts. Yeah, so this is Ottoman front. Basically, different perspectives of World War I with each game. So there was Dunkirk, I think they made a game of, and several other locations. Yeah, these just look better and better. This one looks really cool. I'd like to try this. Out now. Okay.
Come on. Exciting never happens around here.
This is the police simulator game. Oh. Yeah, if you gotta abandon the vehicle,
your badge
you're gonna get caught on foot.
Now.
They're gonna send out the dogs and the helicopters. You've already lost if you have to get out of the car.
There are things to be done.
I'd be curious what the escape percentages would be once you're out of the vehicle. Because unless you got a really good hiding spot, you're not gonna outrun them, and you're not gonna be able to get away from the canines. Why are these guys all naked? What? Yeah, like everybody's dongs are hanging out. What are you doing here? Oh, we got servitor skulls. Oh, dude. Okay. Yeah, okay. Nail crown.
Nick,
Wow.
I just saw this in that green room.
What do you got?
Ran out of coffee, morale is gone, everyone is exhausted, itchy, tasty.
We should probably be worried about that.
Let's just play it by ear. Ooh, camera's still rolling.
Oh.
Welcome back, everyone.
Not
Here's a
them
new
making
trailer for
Resident Evil
A
references.
Plague Tale Legacy.
Yeah, this looks good. Yeah, Sophia was the pirate that we met kind of in the last act of the second game. Oh my god, comes out tomorrow.
Residents of Plague Tale Legacy is out tomorrow, August 27th for PC and consoles. Don't miss it.
And speaking of plagues, we're following that trailer with a closer look at Exterminauts, a cooperative shooter where you play as a pest control crew.
Exterminauts was revealed yesterday, but we've got the inside scoop direct from the developers.
Let's go. Yeah, this game looks cool. Engineers meets like hell diving.
In Montreal, Quebec, and I'm creative director on Exterminauts.
Good mix.
Which is a co-op PvE shooter where you're part of a blue-collar crew whose job is to repair and exterminate.
Workers.
It's fast, relentless action that rewards teamwork, creativity, and skill to get the job done.
I like that there's more of a puzzle aspect, and there's also very
not only guns,
scientific weapons
to deliver crazy elemental
just
damage,
standard
and
weapons.
a special power clamp that activates your overdrive system to use in all sorts of utility and combat situations.
There's also a good time to fire that weapon. There's like a timing window.
There's just one problem: alien pests.
Charge it up and release.
They'll tear through infrastructure, machinery, and entire facilities to get at it.
These creature designs are great.
And this is your problem to fix.
So crazy.
You might have seen the trailer we released yesterday. We wanted to kick things off by showing the tough blue-collar style the Exterminauts have and focusing on the gear and the tools they use. Even if they have a job to do, we wanted to show off the frenetic action right away, but also the comedic undertone that's always ready to creep up.
Okay, zip lines, more puzzles.
The game's core loop is a 20 to 40 minute run that begins with players selecting a work order from the job board, gearing up, and punching in. Once deployed to the work site, the mission is simple: fix, fight, and collect. Players repair damaged infrastructure, exterminate pests, and gather valuable resources while completing contract objectives. Every job culminates in a hectic final stand, holding the line against waves of pests while waiting for extraction.
Very cool.
Back aboard the rig, players can cash in their earnings, purchase upgrades, customize their loadouts, and prepare for the next shift before punching in for the next contract.
After almost 5 years of working on this game, you know, at this point, I'm just excited for people to discover the experience at large. If you want me to pick one, I'd pick the special weapons. Man, I love our special weapons. Shooting a massive behemoth with a cryoblaster or with a stasis railgun is just one of those satisfying things ever.
Exterminauts is coming to PC and consoles in 2027, and we'll have more to share about the game over the course of 2026. And in the meantime, you can wishlist, pre-order, and check out our social pages.
Very cool. Oh my god, that one, the one that's about to eat you. That looks crazy. Okay, looking forward to it. Yeah, PC and console.
Exterminauts is headed to PC and consoles in 2027, so get it on your wish list now and keep an eye out on socials for more info.
Now let's take a hard pivot into the world of Mr. Records, a vinyl shop owner with a rhythmic imagination.
What are you doing here, George? Let's see, we're still 15 minutes behind.
Good morning.
Saya?
Harap.
Tapi du. Oh.
Interesting. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Like, kind of like Moonlighter combines multiple elements, you know? You have the shopkeeper element, and then you have like a
Mr. Records is
platformer
coming soon to PC and
instead
Nintendo
of
Switch
dungeon crawling.
Now we're closing in on the end of the show, but don't let that fool you into thinking we're out of surprises.
Nope. In fact, here's a world premiere for an anime-inspired indie game with jaw-dropping pixel art.
Oh. Dang. Last-ditch effort. I don't know if we've seen that before. Like this pen's drying up, and it's still got a lot of ink. Okay. Interesting art style and fighting style here. Very cool. Very like cinematic too for a pixel art game. It's got vibes. Yeah, and I think a parry mechanic. You got hand-to-hand combat, you got melee weapons, and then you've got ranged weapons. Okay. That's PC.
That was your first look at Last Ditch Effort, which is coming in 2027, but you can wishlist it now on Steam.
And now we've got a gameplay presentation for Into the Wind, a dreamy delivery simulator where you pilot a sentient motorcycle.
This one looks cool. Yeah, definitely gonna write this one down.
Hi, I'm Robin from Bloom and Gloom Games, and this is a gameplay sneak peek at Into the Wind. A cozy adventure where
a lot of people are saying that this is Studio Ghibli, you know, Miyazaki inspired. It is in some ways, but Miyazaki does not typically put like guns and war in his movies. I mean, there are representations of it, but he doesn't like glorify it or make it like a. If Miyazaki made games, he wouldn't have it as, you know, you wouldn't be the one doing the shooting.
Today we're looking for something fairly.
So I don't know. There's elements here.
This red sign means they're looking for some delivery help. Let's see what they have.
Okay, this is actually really hype though. I'm just critiquing people saying that it's a Studio Ghibli game when really it doesn't abide by all the philosophies of their studio, you know, being very anti-war. But it does have like the fun, cozy art style of that type of thing.
We could also stop in the villages we pass through to pick up new jobs or browse the shops for new parts or customizables. Currently, we're fully loaded, so we'll just refuel before we continue. Pirates ahead. With our current load, we would have a hard time fighting back or flee without damaging our cargo. Better to pick a way around instead.
I saw that there was like airplane gameplay, but like here we're just doing bike deliveries. You know I love my delivery games.
After delivering our heaviest package, we're now light enough to fly. Launch pads are not necessary to take off, but they sure help. Let's go back to those pirates and chase them off for an extra reward. Flying offers a great deal of freedom and potential for aerial acrobatics, and we will use what we can to get behind the pirate airplanes for a better shot. Our weapon today is the machine gun, so we have to get up close in tight dogfights to get in a fast burst. Pirates come in packs, and we need to take them down one at a time while the rest are bombarding us from several directions. If we take down the leader, the whole bunch will flee, presumably back to the hotel bar where we could visit them later if we wanted to. Phew, finally got rid of them. But pirates are not all you have to watch out for in Santa Rosa. Occasional landslides, the weather, and not least of all, local traffic. As the day is coming to an end, we head back home for some upgrades and rest. With that, we are at the end of our gameplay sneak peek of Into the Wind, and now we need your help. The game is still very much in development, and we are preparing for playtests in the near future. Head over to our Steam page to wishlist and sign up for the playtest now, and come join our Discord to follow Into the Wind's development up close. Cheers!
Yeah.
Into the Wind is coming soon to PC. But you can sign up for the playtest now and join the official
Steam
Discord to chart its development.
Okay, what's next? You guessed it. World premiere.
World premiere. Here's a brand new entry in a
Okay,
beloved
it's
series
not live.
of strategy games.
No playtests yet.
Legends speak of a world once whole.
Maybe soon.
Before
Maybe they'll
the
activate it
shattering
soon.
plunged it into darkness. And of a crown of creation
Let's
guarding
see.
the memory
We
of
are
all
still
things.
15 minutes behind.
Wielding shards of great legacy, the lost lands could rise once more. To be explored. To be claimed.
We played this
But
series
beneath
before.
the forest boughs, the greed has learned to rule.
Kingdom Rising Realms 3. Interesting. Yeah, I've played the first 2 games and some of the spin-offs. Very cool, very cool.
Reclaim the Land in Kingdom 3 Rising Realms, which is coming soon to PC and consoles.
And continuing the fantasy theme, this next game has you catering for weary heroes in a cozy tavern.
Ooh, I've got a great recipe actually. You take a red herb, mix it with a green herb, add a little seltzer water, and it fixes everything. Hangovers, chainsaw wounds, trust me, it's awesome.
Let's hope this place can do better than Raccoon City hospitality.
Adimu, Wizards of the Coast. Wait, are they playing D&D in the bar? In the tavern? Long Rest Tavern. Interesting. Not the Mimic chest, dude.
That was your first look at Dungeons & Dragons Long Rest Tavern, which is coming to PC in early 2027.
All right, time for our final ones to watch deep dive of the Gamescom showcase.
Now this time we're focusing on No Law, a cyber grunge revenge thriller from the team that brought you The Descent.
In fact, here's Neon Giant themselves to tell you all about it.
Yeah.
You hear about this Gardner guy going after the mayors?
I'm Tor Frick, and I'm creative director here at Neon Giant, working on No Law. No Law is a cyberpunk immersive sim. By that, we mean it's a game where player agency is at the game's core. The player is free to play and explore the city of Port Desire however he pleases.
We provide you a toolbox. We provide
No,
you
this
with
is
abilities
the team
and
that
actual
did
tools to
Descent,
use.
not Dishonored.
Instead
Descent.
of
The
building
Descent.
a problem, a puzzle, if you will, where we design a solution for playstyle
Okay,
A
so,
or playstyle
yeah,
B,
like
we just lay it all out
Cyberpunk
for
City,
you in a more loose manner. and we
first-person
just say,
combat,
you go have fun. And
mustaches,
we will just try and build a
watering
world and
plants,
systems
stealth,
that will just handle whatever you're
snap
attempting
kicks.
to do.
Nobody sees him go in.
So
Is that a
in our
silencer?
recent trailer, that we showcased at Honor.
Yeah, this is.
We wanted to showcase how the player
great.
can approach
I love this.
playing the game in various different ways. It doesn't matter if you want
I
to
believe
play the
this
game
was
off the
revealed
wall,
at
guns
the
blazing,
Game
or, you know,
Awards.
shotgun to the face, or if you want to tinker more with explosives, hacking,
Not the
any of
grenade
those
on the
things are
Roomba.
viable ways to play the game.
That's crazy.
It's a
Yeah,
narrative-driven
the
game,
more
but we also
gameplay
want
I
the
see,
game to narratively react to how you
incredible.
are playing.
So Port Desire is perfect for our kind of game, humor, attitude, spectacle, in the sense that there literally is no governing set of laws. There are rules, there are consequences.
There's
which
no
is
law.
right into our gameplay of whatever you do, there will
they
be
beat up
follow-ups,
the
there will be
veteran and
consequences,
messed
which is
up
very
my
exciting for
garden.
us.
Not only did we want to create a
Now we have
city
to
that felt grounded,
seek revenge.
it also needed to be the kind of place where a adventure and a game like this can take place.
We've chosen to build a smaller city, but just make sure that it's super interesting and super rewarding to explore.
This is the kind of game where you go into an apartment and you try to find the clues. You go like, what happened here?
Interesting.
We don't want the
Yeah, I think we were wondering
overwhelming.
whether
We
this
want it
was
to
going to
be
be
big,
like a
but
linear
we are much
game,
more
or is it
interested in
going to be
making
like an
something
open
that
world
feels layered
game?
and dense.
You know, you
Where
don't
the
want to
player
sort
on the
of
way to that apartment, it's like, I'm gonna
set
go
your
here, I'm gonna investigate
expectations
this
so
secret.
high that you end up
And you go like, ooh,
expecting a
wait, there's
Cyberpunk
something around the corner.
2077
You can see that there's
experience,
a door ajar in this
and then it
apartment
like
building,
falls short of
and there's, like,
that.
a dead body in there, but I can't get in.
I
How do
can't
get
believe
in?
the spray
You got
bottle
that
is like
kind of
a
distraction. Where
You're like
as you're moving
full
on
first
your feet
person
through the city, if you see a
gameplay.
open balcony, you can probably get up there.
And again, we're not telling you how or where to go, but we want you to kind of choose your own approach, choose your own playstyle, and choose how to get there.
That's cool.
The guns are big and heavy. You know, if they jam, you know, it's the kind of gun that you can hit someone.
Oh,
over
that
the
guy
head with, right? Like,
exploded.
we want that feeling, everything we do in the game. No matter
Ooh,
if it's
the
sort of
neck break,
chunky computers,
the drop
to
kick.
the weapons, to the mechs. All throughout the game, we wanted to have that grounded physical
I
feel.
guess we gotta go home and water our plants.
And a mantra we had from day one was, if 100 people play this game, there should be 100 different user stories. We really want this to be your story. We don't want to force you into telling you, and this is how Gardner solved all the problems. It's much cooler if you tell us, how did you do it? So every single NPC in the entire game can be killed. Not saying you should, but death is always permanent.
A
So
lot
if
of
you kill a
character
shop owner,
freedom.
that shop is pretty much effed and has to close down because there's no staff around.
If you take out every single weapon vendor in the city, you no longer have a way to buy guns.
This can definitely put you in certain predicaments as far as knowing what to do. So we have put one safeguard in place, is that if you kill some of the absolutely most major characters, the game will tell you, it's like, just so you know, you did this. You're free to continue your adventure, but this character won't be able to help you. Are you sure you want to carry on? And that's just our way of saying, it's your responsibility now. You can't go on Reddit and say, I don't know what to do.
No Law is coming to PC and consoles in 2027.
Thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of the show.
It's a lot of
Stories about
freedom.
how you operate, Gardner. Are they all true?
Go 2027, consoles, PC.
Thank you to the folks at Neon Giant for that window into the world of No Law. Wishlist it now because it's coming to PC and consoles in 2027.
And let's keep things moving with an action game set in the Warhammer universe.
Here's the latest trailer for Age of Sigmar Deathmaster, a Metroidvania where you play as a sneaky little Skaven.
Panic escape stage.
The rat game.
Smell your fear. Noises in the corners. Kill slays. Panic ascends. Needs checking. Yes, yes.
No way, dude.
I hear something. Yes, yes. It was.
They're so stupid. Lure him out with some chicken. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Will be death, master.
2027. Also for Switch 2.
Rise through the ranks of the Ratmen in Warhammer Age of Sigmar Deathmaster, which is coming to PC and consoles in 2027.
Now, fair warning for all you horror fans out there, this next game is no joke.
That's right, Ritual Tides is set on a remote British island full of Lovecraftian creatures, and the team at Vertpaint have put together one hell of a trailer. You ready for the grand finale, Ange?
Ooh, whatever it takes. Count me in.
Oh my god, not the Grace. Ashcroft. Boys. So good.
Fuck. Where am I?
Well, you didn't die. How very interesting. Please, come. Join us.
Oh.
Oh no.
Thanks, Walter.
Hello.
We have a lot
Utters, milkers
to discuss
on his face. That's crazy. Oh, we don't like those spiders. Those not good. Thanks, dude. Yikes. Oh my god, I was like, don't kill it.
Ritual Tides is coming
We'll
to
see.
PC
Oh,
and
what'd he do to you?
and you can wishlist it now.
The great work continues with new hands.
Ange, what's going on? I thought this was the end of our show.
What is this place? Looks like an abandoned toy factory. Oh, they're building something big out there.
Oh, whatever it is, I think we're trapped. Listen, so while you guys watch our final trailer, let's me and you look for some animal medallions, chest plugs, precinct keys, I don't know.
Oh, a crank. There's always a crank.
Always thinking. Enjoy.
They're having a lot of fun with this particular show. Yikes. Oh boy. Like 4-player co-op. Trying to escape a bunch of animatronics. Oh boy.
Experience the Poppy Playtime universe from a new perspective in Escape from Playtime, a co-op survival horror game where you play as a crew of misfit toys.
Hit that wishlist button and tell your friends, because Escape from Playtime is coming soon. But with that, we've officially reached the end of the Gamescom showcase.
Mission accomplished. Woo. But guys, really, don't go anywhere. FGS Live from Gamescom is airing right after this, with even more exclusive trailers and premieres
really
that you
good
don't
chemistry.
want to miss.
And the fun continues on August 30th for the FGS
They make
Best
really
of
good
Gamescom.
hosts and
Our editorial team is
co-stars as
taking
well.
you onto the show floor for a debrief of the biggest news from the event.
And in the meantime, remember to head over to the official Future Game Show Steam page to wishlist everything you saw from today's show. And you can also check out GamesRadar.com for all the follow-up intel. I'm Nick Apostolidis.
And I'm Angela Santalbano.
And this has been the Future Game Show at Gamescom 2026. Look at that. Yeah.
Okay, we do have some exciting games following this up. Let me see.
Peggy 18.
Yeah, Bolt Gun 2, October 14th. There's so many games. Ain't nobody moving out of the way for Grand Theft Auto. They're just like, what if we released all the games right before it? Like, what? What if every game came out the same day? That's dope.
What a way to kick off the show. This is FGS live from Gamescom 2026. I'm Nathan, this is Jules,
and that was Bolt Gun 2. I'm sorry to interrupt there, Nathan, but I bloody love Warhammer, and I love the fact that we were able to bring you not one, not two, not four, but 3 reveals in one with that trailer. Bolt Gun 2 is coming out on October the 14th. It's got music by the legendary Mick Gordon, and we have just seen that Vashtor is making an appearance.
Yeah, Mick Gordon of Doom.
Antagonist.
2016, right?
And it
I think he did the other Doom
as well.
games.
There's plenty more where that came from, though. So over the next 30 minutes or so,
2016
we're going to bring you
soundtrack
brand new
was
trailers,
apparently
gameplay deep dives,
a
and
standout.
premieres that, no offense, you are simply not ready for.
You really are not, but we're still going to
They're
keep the
not
action high right now
ready.
by taking a look at a release date reveal for Blackwood.
This is the John Wick-esque game. You run a video store by day and
conceal
John Wick by night, I guess.
Learn very early where to stand. When the light forgives, what it exposes.
Don't touch me.
They call action, and I move. Because I know how scenes fall apart when no one takes control.
Always had a talent for dragging people into your mess.
He looks like Robert Pattinson, kind of.
Nothing interesting there.
We got muscle cars.
We need to get out now.
But violence isn't the point. It's the choreography.
Yeah, Blackwood's been on my wish list for a while.
Blackwood Act 1 is coming to PC on September 16th, so wishlist it now. Tell you something, I'm always getting in fights at Subway.
You mean on the Subway, right? Like in the game?
No, at Subway, the sandwich shop. It's something about all the bread.
Right, okay. Up next, it's time to go to the truly chaotic world of Crimson Moon, a game whose tagline sounds like trying to wake up an angry teenager. It's time to rise, violent ones! Oh, that was lovely. That was really nice. Well done, mate. Well done.
Those guys are wacky, dude. Yeah, this looks sick. Like PvE, Souls-like-esque gameplay. But perhaps more the action RPG roguelite element. But yeah, it's a game all about like mastering the combat and your skills.
A game
September
so violent
1st.
that peace itself had to take out
Deluxe
a restraining
edition's
order
only
against
$30.
That was Crimson Moon, and you and a friend can crush, stab, and obliterate everything in your path when the game comes
Base
to
game
PS5,
was,
Xbox,
20?
and PC on September the 1st.
Now from piles of bodies to a complete lack of them entirely. It's time to talk about Ravage, a new immersive sci-fi puzzler which asks you to find out what exactly happened to your missing crew members. Where did they go? Where are they? Up there? Are they down here?
Nope.
Perfect. Time to reloop. Vesta. An exoplanet capable of harboring humanity was our new hope. My team and I were sent here to the Ares station to study it. But everything went wrong.
We only have a few hours of power left, and we have to expect another wave of phenomena.
Prey 2017 vibes.
We need to find a way for everyone to live.
I only did this for the good of the mission.
Yeah, I got it here.
What's gotten into you? You don't understand anything. Tick tock.
I'm finishing what I started.
Ravage.
And you can trap yourself in the time loop that is Ravage when it releases on PC, PS5, Xbox Series S and X on September 22nd.
Now, Nathan, you know that thing that you wish for as you drift off to sleep every night?
Oh yeah, that someone would take the best level from Titanfall 2 and turn it into a full game.
Well,
has it happened?
Titanfall 3?
This is Tempest Vitae.
No?
He's quite excited.
Hello, Alex. My name is Boris Oswald. I'm the one that left you a kicker lately. I don't know how much you know. We are in the
He's
Thea
dead.
Space Station, year 2185.
Okay, this is a vibe.
Thea is no sanctuary. You've seen it. It's alive. And now the lawkeepers, they want what we made.
First person Metroidvania.
Look for the remaining scientists. Vincent Hayes is our leader. Help them.
Very cool.
Help you. It's not just the soldiers, Alex. This future is
Cool art style, very creepy. Good map system, solid UI.
You could be a trap yourself.
All about the gameplay.
What else is left?
How's the gunplay feel, you know? Is there no aim down sights? That kind of weirds me out now.
You're listening to this, so please help us start over.
That was Tempus Vitae there, letting you hop between two of the darkest timelines possible. And
Yeah,
fun fact,
so an
we actually saw this
FPS
game 3 years ago in
Metroidvania.
Brazil and have been desperate to bring it to you, so it's
Haunted
lovely
Paws?
to have it here on the showcase. So get a jump
Later
on the
in
game
the
when it releases
show?
in 2027 by adding it to your wish list now.
And tell you what, why not just head to
Bro.
the FGS Steam page and wishlist every single
We are
game
so
we've covered
cooked.
so
That
far.
one looks kind
Show
of
those
fun
devs
too.
some love. But next up, keeping with the sci-fi theme, we have Neon Abyss 2, which has
Mm.
quite an exciting announcement.
Yeah, it's hard to get used to like first-person shooters when they don't have aim down sights. It's very weird. I know it's like a retro thing, but I can't like focus. I feel like I need to aim down the sights to properly aim. I can't just look at the crosshair in the center of the screen. I'm like, it's weird. I'm like, no, I'm firing from the hip now. I'm not properly aiming if I'm not actually aiming in the game. I don't know, it throws me off a little bit. We're so used to aiming down sights. It's like very strange when a game doesn't do that.
That's right, Neon Abyss 2 is coming out of early access very soon, so get ready to team up with friends, wield some truly mad weapons, and conquer the abyss.
But you know what, Nath? I think it's time that we too conquer our own fears. I think it's time that we gave the people at home a world premiere. So let's be brave little boys and set sail into the unknown.
We can do it!
World premiere.
That was Matterlots, a charming seafaring adventure where you take a mostly useless crew and whip them into shape. It's coming to Steam Early Access in 2027, so add it to your wishlist now.
Now, as you can maybe tell, it's quite sunny here in Cologne, so while I apply suntan lotion to Jules' head like a plasterer, why don't you enjoy these back-to-back trailers? Yeah, just soak them all in. Bring it to me.
Yeah, you got a lot to work with.
Meet Pawn, a tanuki with a good heart and a talent for doing things later. The Matsuri Festival is right around the corner. Let's just say it has seen better centuries. So Pawn gets to work.
Neon Abyss?
A letter here, a package there, and a totally necessary backflip to top it off. Friends to make. Games to play, activities to do, stories to share, and a little quiet pride in a job done just right. And our Pawn, he's ready to make a difference. All it takes, one long summer to fix what matters most.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Pawn Summer. Wishlist now.
Welcome to Plane Airlines, rookie. Your new dream job consists of boarding passengers and attending to all their needs during the flight. Just make sure they're human, you know? Weird things can happen on the job. But the company insists you remain professional about it. Check for any abnormal features, behaviour, or conversation. If you do spot something,
I do my
deal with it.
Ocopia dailies.
Whatever goes down, whatever
Fine
choice
ropes,
you make,
paper, furniture.
You have to live with it. Because the company believes in ownership culture.
Ownership culture.
See you on board.
PlayStation don't know nothing about that. Hey, here we go. Haunted Paws. Yeah, I want to play this one. Gotta find your owner. A co-op doggy game. Did you look at the Haunted Mansion? Yikes.
That was Tanuki Pond Summer, Haunted Paws, and the truly creepy-looking night plane. Now, as somebody who's only recently gotten over their fear of flying, I don't think I'm quite ready for the fresh hell that was going on in that game, but you should wishlist all 3, and of course wishlist all of the other games featured in the showcases so far.
Of course. Now, I don't want to panic you even further, Jules, but the game we have coming up... Right, okay, that wasn't the scary part. The game we have coming up next is both a horror title and also a world premiere.
Ooh.
Ever since I was little, I always wanted to be like the girls on TV.
But aren't the people on TV secretly crazy?
Maybe, but that's why we're gonna stick together.
Oh no, it's another streamer game. A heart-shaped toilet? That's crazy. Yikes. But like a game about domestic abuse? That's heavy.
If the Disney Channel made a Hannah Montana and Silent Hill crossover, it would look a little bit something like Sweet Tart, a new rom-com survival horror game set to come to Steam next year.
Survival
now, in
horror.
our next game, which is a
That's
co-op
a way
title,
to put it.
you have accidentally murdered somebody and need to work together with friends to hide the body. We are so cooked.
No, don't worry, no one will ever find the body.
Yeah, this game looks interesting
That's the
too.
name of the game. We Are So Cooked. The
We
other,
Are So
that's a
Cooked.
dark secret that we can't have on camera.
Yeah, delete that last bit.
Yeah, we'll go again.
Don't worry about it.
Welcome to Emperor Nero's, the safest luxury resort on the Las Vegas Strip. Ugh, filming another hotel advert. This better make my ex jealous. Stay in our world-famous Emperor Suite. Our staff are always happy to help.
Yeah, this looks like a good
state-of-the-art
co-op game.
surveillance. Hey, can I get another shot? Not tequila. The camera angle, you fool. Our canine concierge is always on patrol. Relax by the gorgeous pool. And try your luck on our casino floor.
We have you surrounded! Shit!
We are so cooked.
October 15,
You know,
Steam.
I've actually stayed at this hotel once. Legally, I'm not allowed to say more.
Put your friendships to the ultimate test when We Are So Cooked launches on Steam October 15th, but you can wishlist it right now. And you know what I'm going to do right now?
What?
I'm going to leak our next world premiere.
No. We discussed this off camera. You can't do that. You cannot leak it. They'll find you.
They don't know nothing about me, man. I use a VPN.
Be that as it may, you
That's
can't
crazy.
leak our next world premiere because it's up right now.
Oh.
World premiere.
Ribbit.
Frog tactics. Save the bond. Oh wow. Kind of cool. All the different frog designs.
Amphibian is coming soon to PlayStation 5, Switch, PC and Xbox, so get it on your wish list now so that you know exactly when it hatches. Do tadpoles hatch into frogs? Does that make sense?
Oh, you put me on the spot. I don't actually know. I'll tell you what, we'll Google that, and while we do that, why don't you take a look at this next world premiere? Double trouble, mate. Do tadpoles... No,
don't look at that.
Put the VPN on. Put the VPN on.
West game here. Spera.
That was the world premiere of Prospera, a rather
Very
unique
cool.
city builder in which you can play in the first or third person.
Build your city from the ground up and walk through its streets when Prospera comes to PC next year, with a console release planned for the near future.
Now, our next game sees you play as a zombified child who is accompanied by the cutest of companions.
Oh, like a dog?
No.
Oh, like a tiny little robot?
No. It's a severed arm. This is a part.
We need to talk about your definition of cute.
No, we don't.
Yikes. This imagery is crazy.
Apart is coming soon to Steam, so get it on your wish list so you know exactly when you can get your unsevered arms on it.
Up next, we've got some back-to-back trailers for you that go in the following order: Medieval, Viking, and as a great man once said, space!
Oh man, not them calling out Tim Curry, man. He was the best, man. Creative mode.
It needs the pointing. Pointing is scary.
Medieval Dynasty. Very cool. Almost done with all my Pocopia dailies. I want to run out of time and not be able to do them. I think when it comes to this genre, Fable is gonna be my game. This does look cool. Pretty neat. It's very Norse mythology, maybe? Yeah. Vikings Dynasty, it's in the name.
That was Medieval Dynasty, Viking Dynasty, and Young Sons, all of which you can wishlist now by heading to the FGS Steam page.
Now, I'm going to introduce our next game using just 4 words.
Ooh, go on then.
Nivalis Nights.
Cooking Mama.
I am so in.
This is Nivalis Nights.
If you remember, we streamed Cloudpunk maybe, I feel like it was 5 or 6 years ago. This takes place in Nivalis, the city from Cloudpunk, but you run a restaurant and you explore the nightlife.
Did you ever have deja vu before?
Live in the city.
That you have lived this exact moment.
I'm going away, kid. But don't worry. You're taking over my old noodle bar. Ramen Noir. It's not much, but it's a start. Ava will look after you. She knows which docks have the best fish.
Very immersive first person now.
Stories.
The original game, you know, Cloudpunk, you were, you know, third-person taxi driver. They later added first-person. Okay. 9/29.
And you can cook up a cyberpunk storm when Nivalis Nights comes to Steam on the 29th of September.
Now, you might remember earlier this year that we saw the release of Aloft, which was a co-op sandbox survival title in which you explore tons of floating islands.
And we might have a reason why you will want to revisit those islands
Aloft
ASAP.
looks really cool. I haven't had the chance to play it. It does look cool. It's been on my wish list. So many games that are like this, like building, crafting, exploration, survival elements. Discovery and Ancestry. Okay.
That was the next major early access update for Aloft.
It brings a brand new open world for you to explore, as well as tons of additional updates.
And guess what? You can play it right now because it comes out today.
Oh, what am I still doing here then?
You're working, Jules.
Oh, yeah, fair.
On my
Our next game starts out as a good old cleaning simulator until you find a submarine in the basement.
And while you at home try to figure out what that sentence means, take an exclusive look at Hoarder.
Are you satisfied with your work? Clean! Sell! Satisfied with your work?
Hoarder comes next year to Steam, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X, and Switch 2. And let me tell you, it's an experience not to be missed.
Now up next, we have an exclusive developer interview with the minds behind Afterworld, a new strategy game that sees you build your Mad Max empire in the ruins of a post-apocalyptic North America.
You'd be my slave.
What was
Nothing,
that?
sorry. Roll VT.
What?
Wow.
That's crazy.
You have no idea how beautiful America was. I believed in her promise, dreamt her dream, watched her fall. Out on the old roads, I saw her shatter into warring tribes. Survivors like your people.
But Wachovia Daily's done.
You think you'll survive and adapt?
I might forget.
Reclaim
Get
the
to
land.
do them later.
Rediscover the lost technology of the old world. Reunite her people through alliances, through faith. But when words fail, might becomes the law. Ancient powers divide this land, and their might is far beyond the likes of you. So, will you kneel as my servant? Help me restore America, or burn as my foe? At the end of all things, only one dream survives.
So, Afterworld, what are we building?
Afterworld is a grand strategy game. It's set in a semi-procedural post-apocalyptic North America, and it's a world that wants you dead. The game starts simple. You just need to figure out how to survive, but then the world opens up. So you're going to be discovering new things. You're going to be going from a small set of survivors to a full tribe. You're going to be discovering technologies and factions and things like this. You're going to have to do some moral choices around that. You're going to have to place laws. You're going to have to develop a society that reflects what these choices are. So throughout the game, you're going to sort of define what kind of empire you are. You're going to be doing conquests. You're going to be painting the map, growing, at least until you start running into our biggest foes, which we call the ancient tyrants, which are these immortal warlords, essentially.
How immortal are we talking?
Pretty immortal. They've been around since before the apocalypse, so hundreds of years. Very powerful.
Okay, but hundreds of years have given them calm, rational outlooks on the world, I'm sure.
Maybe not so much. There are ways for you to deal with them, though. You can both grow strong enough, of course, to challenge them, but also there are ways to deal with them internally. You can work under them and work your way up. So you can expect all the standard stuff from a Paradox GSG, which means multiplayer, both competitive and cooperative with your friends. And we also have some of the most newest modding tools available for Afterworld as well. So you're going to be able to kind of turn the game into what you want to do as a modder as well.
When can we all play it?
So hopefully before the actual apocalypse happens. But for now, you can wishlist the game. And you can go
tell
and
us
check
out our
before the
diaries, where we're gonna get
actual
into the nitty-gritty
apocalypse.
of both the world and the game mechanics of the game.
Sick. All right. Well, Don, thank you so much for your time today. And
feel
thank
like
you
we're
for
very
not having me
close to
cannibalized
that.
by a ravenous horde of mutants.
Just a little bit.
Like, how much was a little?
Just the leg.
I got it.
Afterworld is coming soon to PC, and you can wishlist it now, and I recommend that you do, because the post-apocalypse doesn't look too friendly.
Yeah.
Now, Jules, have you ever taken your shoes off and thrown them at a person's head?
What do you mean? Like this?
Oh, sorry, ma'am.
That was the most fun I've had in years. That was amazing.
How about a video game that lets you do that again and again?
Oh, Game of the Year, my friend. Game of the Year.
This is Shoot It All with an exclusive release date reveal. Jules, not the camera, not the camera, no.
Okay.
Sure, it all comes to pretty much everything with a screen. Mobile stores, console and PC on September 3rd.
Now next up we've got another release date reveal for you, this time for Wonderberg, a game that we absolutely adore here at FGS, as well as you too at home, seeing as
we
it's
just
one
got
of
a
the most
couple
downloaded
minutes
and
left.
played games across Steam's Next Fest.
Jules, why don't you tell me about this game in a short sentence?
Oh, okay. Wonderberg is a game in which you play as a castle on wheels driving around into battle.
I love video games.
I know, it's the best.
Yeah, I think we've seen this before. Driving castle game. I mean, I guess it's kind of like Terratech, but not futuristic. It's medieval, but like similar ideas here. But Terratech, you actively customize your vehicle. Like you pick where each part goes, so you can construct a weird or absurd vehicle design. Or you could do something very optimized and aesthetic. I don't know.
Wonderberg comes to early access on September the 8th, so add it to your wish list right now, Squire.
What kind of license do you need to drive a castle?
I don't know, actually. A regular one, I think. Sweet. But unfortunately, that means that we're coming to the close of FGS Live from Gamescom 2026.
Don't get excited about getting rid of us just yet, though, because we'll be back on Sunday, August 30th for FGS Best of Gamescom.
It's a show which takes you right to the Gamescom show floor and allows us to show off all of the announcements that have been made across the week and also throw in some sneaky surprises as well.
But that's like literal days away. We've still got to finish this showcase. And according to the Geneva Convention, every video game showcase must legally end with one last thing.
Yes, and our legally mandated OLT takes the form of a psychological horror game that kind of feels like a sci-fi version of The Backrooms.
Oh, this is Black Walls. You enjoy that, and we shall see you on Sunday. Goodbye!
Bye.
On Sunday. Hey, that's kind of a cool idea, having a way to wrap up and highlight as many things from Gamescom as possible. So it's Backrooms, but sci-fi. Oh, we could have done without that smile. That's terrifying. $2027. Very good. All right, gamers. That wraps up day 2 of Gamescom. Yesterday, or I guess the first full day, because yesterday is opening night live, and today is proper day 1 of Gamescom. Tomorrow we'll be taking a look at Xbox's day 2 in the morning. And they'll have some more games. Potentially, some bigger and better games will be shown tomorrow, which is kind of crazy because they showed some really good games today. But I found that I am much more anticipating tomorrow's games that they've shared with us. So, we'll see. I'm gonna take a little break here, but yeah, we should regroup here in a couple hours or so, maybe, with some Monster Hunter Outlanders, and we'll go from there. So once again, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, sign up for a membership, support the channel. Take care, be safe, And we'll see you later today for Monster Hunter Outlanders, and tomorrow for more Gamescom coverage. Bye.